Today I have some personal training sales advice for you. So in this video, I'm going to share how to be more confident when it comes to selling your services. Hey, Lee Constantinu here, founder of Personal Trainers Elite, helping personal trainers attract high-end clients and grow their income with online marketing. And in this video here today, I'm going to be sharing some fundamental advice when it comes to selling your services. Now, really, this is everything when it comes to getting clients. You could be great at marketing, you could have all the followers in the world, but if you don't feel confident in selling your services, you're gonna really struggle to grow your business. And so in this video, you're gonna really understand some key things to do so you can become more confident within yourself when it comes to presenting what you do. Now, I've spoken to dozens and dozens of trainers, and this is always the point they get stuck. They get stuck with feeling confident, believing in themselves enough to sell their services, but get stuck because they get the fears and anxieties around selling. They have this taboo subject feeling around talking about sales and money and things like that, and it discourages them from feeling confident when it comes to price. And so a lot of the time they will talk all about themselves and how great they are and everything they do, which, by the way, you shouldn't be doing too much of in the consultation. And then when it comes to price, they kind of back down and start shying away in their chair and not really leading the conversation. So if that happens in a consultation, you will lose the sale, because if somebody doesn't feel like you're confident in what you do, they're not going to feel confident in investing in you. So here's a few things you can do to help you with building that confidence to sell your personal training, your coaching services, and feel good about it. So the first thing you want to have is a script or a template, something that you follow when it comes to signing up a client. Because if you just go in and talk to someone or meet someone and there's no real clear process, you're going to mumble and fumble your words, and they're not going to know what to do. They're going to feel confused. And if they feel uncertainty in you as a trainer, then they're not going to feel confident to pull out their credit card and work with you. So you really want to have a clear script, okay? A process, a sample of questions that you're going to ask, a presentation of what you do, all lined out before you have somebody in front of you. And so what this is going to do, it's going to give you more confidence, because you're going to know exactly what to ask, exactly what to say, and you would have created that before you have somebody. So can you just imagine right now, if you had that in place, if somebody does inquire, you're going to feel a lot more confident, right? Because you have something ready to go, rather than just trying to wing it and make it up as you go. And so many trainers I talk to don't have this, and I'm amazed, because they have all the training plans, the diet plans, but they don't have a plan to sign somebody up. And so just the same way you create your training plans or your diet plans, you have all these fancy apps and softwares to coach your clients, you want to have all of that stuff before they become a client. Okay, so very important you don't skim over that, because it's something you don't want to do. You want to dial that in first before you have somebody in front of you. And then the second part to that is you want to practice it. Okay, it's no good just writing out a script, a template, a framework to follow, and then not rehearsing it. It's kind of like if you were to go in the gym, do one set of squats, and then not come back to doing those squats again for another 6 weeks. You're going to forget it. You might not get as strong, you probably won't, and you might hurt yourself. But if you were to go in every week and practice and refine that squat movement pattern, you'll get better and stronger over the weeks, right? And so this works exactly the same way. The more you practice and refine your script, your framework that you're going to follow, you're going to feel more confident. And just the same way you can go to the gym and put more weight on the bar, feel more confident because your movement patterns have been created, you're going to feel more confident because the neural pathways have been connected. Okay, and so that's how you become more confident, because you now feel like you know what to say, you're going to say it with confidence, you're going to feel rehearsed, so it becomes like second nature. And that's what you want this to be. You don't want this to be something that you're looking and reading and saying back to somebody. You want it just to come naturally in a conversation so someone can tell you're not reading from a script, which will really kill your chances of selling. So do not read from a script. If you do, make sure you're doing it with the same confidence you would if you weren't reading it. So practicing is going to give you that confidence so that you don't have to read it and you can ask questions and deliver your presentation feeling confident in knowing exactly what to say and when. And then what you want to do is record and review. This is probably the hardest part of the process because there's nothing worse than listening back to yourself or seeing yourself back and just kind of cringing when you see yourself. And I'm going to tell you now, you will cringe every single time because you're going to pick out things that you could have said, you could have done, or maybe things that you could have avoided saying and doing. And maybe it's the mannerisms. Maybe you've seen yourself on video and you do something weird, like scratch your head or move around in your chair, or you do some weird kind of thing. And I noticed that just from even recording videos like this, seeing myself and hearing the ums and ahs and the things that I talk a lot with my hands, right? So, seeing these things back can help you try to avoid them because you're now becoming aware of it. Okay, and again, it's kind of like if you were to go and record yourself doing a squat, doing a bench, doing an exercise in the gym and looking it back, you can kind of go, wow, like the first time I recorded myself squatting, I thought I was going right down, arse to grass, and it was like super deep. And I looked at the video and I was like, wow, I'm not even going to parallel. And that was a big wake-up call for me because I now became aware that I need to be getting more depth. And so just by recording something and then reviewing it, you can listen back, tune in into the places that could be tweaked, could be changed, and get rid of the things that you don't like and get better at the things you do like, and just checking in with yourself. Yeah, and so recording and reviewing, you do this with your clients, you track their progress, right? You take pictures, measurements, all that kind of stuff. You want to have the same processes for yourself, because if you want to have more confidence selling your services, you need to have a feedback loop so you know that you're getting better. And so with competence, okay, doing this over and over again will create more confidence. And when you have more confidence in yourself, it makes you more competent. So you get the confident loop because you're constantly working on this skill, refining the thing that most trainers don't like doing, and doing it enough that it builds confidence. And over time, you will get there, you'll have a lot more confidence. And I've done well over 1,000 consultations now, both online, on the phone, and face-to-face. And what I've discovered from speaking to dozens and dozens of people from all walks of life, different parts of the world, is I get more confident just from going over this simple process to refine my sales techniques and feel more comfortable and confident when I get a booking. And what that does is it gets rid of all the anxiety and fear and worry you have knowing that you've got a call or a consultation. So if you've ever felt that feeling of anxiety, of fear, then it's because you haven't really taken the time to really dial this in. So if you go away and you go and create a script right now, you practice that script, refine it, and then you start recording and listening back to your consultations, you're going to build heaps of confidence in your selling. So in the Personal Trainers Elite Academy, we actually do this. We break this down. We have a script, a template to follow, so you don't have to go and create one yourself. So if that sounds like something that would help you with your consultations, click the link below and you can apply for a free call with me or my team, and we're going to talk about what we do inside the academy, see if it's a good fit for you, and check out some of the free training that I also have here on YouTube on my channel and over in the private Facebook group, Personal Trainers Elite. So head over to there as well if you have any more questions around selling, and please like this video if you found it helpful so we can get this out to more people and so I know to create more videos like this. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.